Hello, everyone. Yes, it's time for us to learn some moral values again. My dear children, I feel personally that in your life, no matter whatever you achieve, you may be the richest person in the world. You may have all the things that one needs to survive. I mean, the materialistic things. Okay, but I personally feel that in order to survive, in order to live a happy life, in order to live a content life, it is not only the materialistic things that one requires, there are also many important non materialistic things. I would say that for me, those are much more important than the monetary things. Yes, money everybody needs. Who doesn't need? Even if to a blind person, if you give a coin, be it a 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee coin, whatever, even he or she, what they will do? They will close the eyes and they will try to feel it, whether it's 2 rupee, 5 or 10, whatever. But the life that that particular person lives, who has got a lot of money, who has got all the materialistic things, if he or she is not happy within oneself, if he or she is not content, if he or she does not have the moral values, what is the use of living that particular life? Because ultimately, end of the day, means what I mean to, it's a phrase, like what I mean to say is that ultimately at the end of the life, when everything will come to whenever it's me or you or whosoever, as you are in class 8 now, it's very important for you to understand right from now. This is a perfect age, so that you can train yourself from right now itself. Nobody's going to take anything, nobody. The only thing that a person will take with him or her is his or her deeds, actions. Hmm? No cloth, nothing, nothing. So now his deeds, actions are based on what? It is based on his doings, his behavior with the other people, how he treated others, he or she, whatever, is how, what type of person was he or she, his manners and all those things. And what are those things called? Moral values. In fact, I feel, I being a teacher, I'm saying this, be it math, science, English, social, Hindi, SMS, whatever, irrespective of any subject, I feel the most important subject is moral value, moral science. But whereas the student has got a tendency, not only the students, many a times I have seen many people, moral science, what subject is this? Not important, not a board subject. Live it. But this is one subject which helps you to learn all the other subject, which helps you to become, or to achieve who you want to be. See, today the chapter that we are going to learn from your book, that is, what is the name of the book, man? Heart and Mind, chapter 3, don't quit. It's so easy to say, just two words, don't quit. But it sounds very simple, don't quit, but it is really difficult. But no matter what, if you can achieve, if you can follow this mantra, don't quit. Nothing can what do you call, destroy you. Nothing can stop you from becoming who you are. Nobody can stop you. There can be lots of hurdles. I'm not saying that you won't face hurdles. No, there will be hurdles, challenges, obstacles. You will be. But until and unless you give up, you made up your mind. No, I won't quit. Nothing can stop you. Nothing. See, there is a saying: when a person competes with someone, no matter whether he she wins or not, okay, even he she does not win that particular competition, but he or she is not a loser. Why? Because that particular competition the person may not have won, but however, the person did not give up. that particular spirit of winning. And not this time, next time I'll come back, fine. But once you give up, no, I can't. The moment you say that I can't, finish, you are a loser. The very right then, the very that day itself, you are a loser. And you can never, trust me, no matter whatever you do, whoever gives you coaching, whoever guides you, you go to the best of the best training institutes or whatever. Once you say that I can't, I give up, nobody can make you do or nobody can make you achieve anything because you've already made up your mind, I can't. So let's see what this chapter has to tell us. I just gave an introduction about the moral science and about this particular chapter called Don't Quit. See, in this chapter, the value that will be taught to us after getting to know the story is that, getting to know the lesson is that don't give up. The one, as I told you, it's mentioned in your text. Next, the various life skills which needs to be developed within ourselves is self-awareness, coping with stress, coping, facing, mm, overcoming those stress, and not that giving up, surrendering yourself. No, decision making and problem solving. I would, I won't say it's a problem. It's a negative word, man. For me, it's a negative word. No matter, I'm not against the publisher of the book. I would say that strike out the word problem and write challenges, solving challenges. Problem is a negative term. Who doesn't have challenges in life, man? Everybody. You think those rich people, those who are very rich, or those people, those who are very much intellectual, huh? Or those people, those who are at a high position, they don't have any challenges. They have a smooth going life, an easy going life. No, not at all. Their challenges may be different as compared to our challenges, but each one of us has got some challenge. For you people, students, what's the biggest challenge now? To study, right? How to bring your mind and heart in the book. Mind and heart, yeah, that's the title of the book, Heart and Mind. Yeah, how to bring your heart and mind in the book, as because it keeps on. That's the biggest challenge for you. You'll be sitting with the book as per your study timetable schedule. Parents think, chalo, my son, my daughter, he or she is studying, but where is your heart and mind? Full, not got the market shopping, going out, but physically you are there in front of the book. So that's the biggest challenge for you, correct? But anyways, even for that challenge, there is a solution. The only thing is that you must be very much determined that no, whichever market my heart and mind goes, be it Aminga or Digeshwari or wherever, I will bring it back to the book. Don't quit. I will bring my mind and heart. Let's see what is there in this story. Let's just read. Life is a constant struggle. You keep on trying to get what you want. However, sometimes you become frustrated and think in terms of surrendering or giving up. But giving up causes you to miss out on success. You never know how soon you might start seeing progress. If you hang in there and give it a little more time, following are some answers to the questions why you should not give up. It takes many efforts for one success. Instant success is a myth, fake. Hmm? It's all illusion, a delusion, I would say that. False, okay? Your success might matter more than you think it would. The most worthwhile things are not easy. You might not have tried the right thing yet. That may be one of the things that, why are you not getting success and why you should not give up. If not this, try another one. Tenacity matters more than talent. Your past does not determine your future. You have reached quite close to success. Very important thing. Let us discuss. Let us, discuss all these points in brief, even if not in detail. It takes many efforts for one success. Yes, it is true. Many a times, yeah, I was going through this, what do you call, social networking, this Facebook and all. There I found an image, right, where especially it was about, just let me recall what was it about. Yeah, I remember. It was a guy. It was a picture of, an image of a juggler, one who juggle things, multiple things. Two god, we have two hands, but can do, four or five things juggling at without making them fall. So there was a kind of a, what do you say, a show, a program, an event going on, where this particular juggler, he was juggling and entertaining people. People were enjoying, people were very happy. And some of them, they were commenting, "Ah, it's very easy, man, even we can do, why don't we try, even if we try for 1 to 2 days we can come up with this." People were enjoying his juggling, they were being entertained, okay, they were applauding him. They were, some of them were commenting, "It's very easy, it's an easy task." But that particular man, in order to reach up to that level, juggling things without making it fall, how many of those things has he broken during his practice? How many hours he had to continue his practice? Nobody knows about that. People just sees the front portion, what is being, displayed in the stage. He is a good juggler. But in order to become a good juggler, that years, continuous years of practice, people does not notice. And imagine if, chalo, people does not notice, fine, but just because people does not notice my hard work, my effort, my struggle, so let me not do hard work, let me not, struggle, let me leave it. What is the use of doing hard work when I'm not being appreciated for it? If you just leave it at that particular moment, do you think that you can ever be on the stage? You can never be. You can, nobody will come to see your program or even just, that is just an example I'm giving you. So what I actually want to tell you is that, behind any success, you see, there is constant efforts. Without effort, you will not get success, not at all. Hmm? Next, instant success is a myth. Yes, people think that, overnight success, yes, those things happens. It says it's a myth. I would say it's true, but you know where? Only in dreams, in your imagination, not in reality, not in this practical world. No, see, simple as that. Simple example let me give you. If you want something, you will have to give something, as simple as that. So if you want success, you will have to, in return, give what? Your hard work, right? Without doing anything, you will just want that success to be yours. It can never be. Like another example, say, yeah, you may get an opportunity, but if you do not make use of that particular opportunity, that's because you don't wish to work hard. You just want everything must be easy going, it must be, just kept in your palm, in your hands, and you think things will work that way. No, it won't. Like, see, I'll give you an example. Say you you got a plate of, what do you call, what do you like nowadays? Children's, they prefer fast food, right? Whatever you say, you got a plate of momos or parathas or whatever, okay, biryani or whatever. It's just in front of you, but you don't want to take the pain of grabbing that particular food, whatever it is, momo, biryani, whatever, and putting it in your mouth. You just want, you're just staring at the momo, at the biryani, at the paratha. Let it come in my mouth. It will not happen. All right. If you want that to go inside in your stomach, you will have to pick it up, you'll have to put forward your hand and then put it in your mouth. Nobody's going to do it for you. Okay. So don't think that without hard work you will get success instantly. No, not at all. Next, your success might matter more than you think it would. Yes, many a times. See, there is a saying, what other things of you, what other, tells you about you, is not what is so important as compared to what you think about your own self. See, there's a saying, if you don't respect yourself, if you don't love yourself, you can never respect others, you can never love others. And if you don't respect yourself, even people are not going to respect you. Same thing goes with this third point. Your success might matter more than you think it would. Many a times, yes, we may think that, this may be a very small thing from our part, or this may not have a great significance, it may not have a great role. But however, no success is small, all right? And it is those small successes which piles up and takes you to the peak of all, and makes you a great successful man. So for you, what may be small, you may consider that this is a small thing, but who knows, this small thing may take you to a larger point, to a larger, what do you call, a larger position, a bigger, higher position. So your success might matter small to you, but it may not be the same for the world. All right. The most worthwhile things are not easy. Things which are really worthy, which are really important, it's not so easy going. Yes, and without challenges. Now you talk about anything. This, what do you call? I remembered one line. Diamonds, right? Diamonds are just a piece of stone. Many a times, unknowingly, who knows? During even you, I, when we play, we might have come across various diamonds, but we ignored it. It's a piece of stone. Throw it. When does diamond gets its value? Not that when it is being found, it has no value. Only you can say, but when it is polished, rubbed, cut into its shape, size. uh, It has to undergo lots of what do you call, rigorous process. Okay, different phases it has to undergo, and at last it gets its value. And we all know what is the value of a diamond, a small diamond, how much it costs. But that same diamond, even if you get at such a big size lying down, and if you go try to sell it, you will not get as that much as value as compared to the small diamond, which is polished, rubbed, shaped, cut, and all. Why? Because that is what is the things which matters, which is important, which is worthy. It's not so easy going. Now that same stone, if the stone has to make his or her own value, I mean the diamond, if the stone has to make its own value, then the stone has to go out through various processes, difficult times, and after that the stone gets the value, and it is in some of the big showrooms, jewelry outlets and all, and people pay it and buy. But when the stone is lying down, nobody buys. We just throw it, play it, hmm, from one place to another. We kick with that stone and all. Who knows that that is diamond? So that's what this point says. So likewise, yeah, I'll just try to end up here, because again, or else it'll become too lengthy. I hope you got what I'm actually trying to tell you. The simple, the main gist, the main plot of the chapter. Hmm? Don't give up. Don't, no matter what come what may. Correct? Whatever it is, make up your mind. And if you can have, develop this quality of not giving up space when it comes to your study, trust me, each one of you, you will you'll be surprised, you'll be shocked to see your own results. You may be questioning to your own self, that is this my result? Each one of you have got that potentiality of doing well, scoring well in your examinations. The only thing is that, don't quit. See you in the next class.